last time in Dave Matthew versus Aramaru, we left off with like the 100th reply on a comment, which I thought was a good place to end on. This time, we're just gonna continue. So yeah, last time I was here, the comment had around 68 replies or something, LMAO. Also, I didn't know metal was flammable because Metal Mario was on fire. Oh, that's funny. Oh no, Aramaru replies, Brooklyn Green, who needs support in a fucking online argument? This isn't court, dumbass. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Well, to be fair, a single person can carry an argument on their back if they provide solid evidence and look at both sides of the argument fairly. But does that mean our good friend over here is doing that? No. I'm sure Aramaru is not doing that. Lunar says, wow, 9 hours later and there are already 6 more comments. This is the best comment chain ever. I agree. Even if this comment chain does come to an end, I will never forget it. Thanks for the laughs, guys. I've been sick for a while, and this really makes my days a bit brighter. I am glad to hear that, Lunar. Mel Mario's like, do you ever try to think before typing your shit on your screen? You reply to Lunar, okay, I wouldn't say fire on fire, but okay then. I mean, this comment chain is gold. Well, whatever he thinks is a win sounds like a piece of shit to me. Good point. I don't care if I get hate because of this opinion, but this is my favorite Paper Mario Final boss song. 160 replies, bruh. Yeah, Clarissa LYS? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. You know it would become popular. Luna says, LMAO, I never thought anyone would even reply at all. This comment chain really is something. How about we give it a name? I'm thinking the spectacular comment chain. You really have to drag out the end for it to sound good. A bit corny, but okay, Lunar. So, how about No is a very minor character in the story. I'm not here to argue, but how has this argument lasted over 2 months? God, if I know. Don't worry, he's just trying to make himself look cooler by going along with the better opinion when he can't realize that not everyone has the same cookie cutter opinions. Listen, I know that the popular opinion is Thousand Door good, Sticker Star bad, and yeah, he hasn't played Thousand or Sticker Star, which is funny. But also, yeah, I haven't played Sticker Star, so I'm not sure if I agree with the Sticker Star good or bad. But I haven't played Thousand Door, and that game is a goated. Yeah, he's one big idiot. Paper Mario boss theme actually. But yeah, everyone deserves to have an opinion of their own. Yeah, but still. Fox McCloud, I don't think is a very major character. Bro, can you don't? Someone by the name of Gray Plays comes in 147 replies. Uh-oh, I agree with you, but not the best. I can totally see why though. Calm down, Aramaru. Just a Paper Mario opinion. Luna, you can always expect fight with opinions that are mostly controversial. You keep lying the F-bomb. Nice, very classy. Yeah, it's hilarious. Has it occurred to you that your replies have 0 likes and theirs do? I mean, that's not really... I don't really think likes on a comment is like a good metric to judge the quality of a comment. I don't know. Though I will say Aramaru did indeed get ratioed. To quote you, Lunar, because you're like 9, haven't even played the other games, I guarantee you're saying he hasn't played a game and criticized him. You haven't either. Nice. Good on great plays on pointing out the hypocrisy. Good. Why you're back to seek attention and give us more laughs at you. I say this Gray Plays person is a pretty underrated character in the Dave Matthew versus Aramaru debacle. So yeah, pretty underrated character in the story. Doesn't matter if you're gay or not. What does that have to do with anything related at all? You understand? To win an argument, you just gotta call something fake and gay. That's how you win. I've just realized I've been reading a 4-year-old comment who just learned what swearing is for 7.5 minutes. It's really funny. You're just defending yourself because nobody's agreeing with you and you don't have a leg to fall. Okay, so Dave Matthew is, oh dear God, a paragraph. Also, dude, learn how to separate your shit into multiple paragraphs, I'm just saying. Are you seriously still doing this? Really? I started this argument weeks ago and you still are doing this despite several people pointing out each other and every one of the flaws in your arguments. So let me make this clear. You haven't played any of the Paper Mario games all the way through. You said it yourself. The one you did play you didn't beat. You completely ignored this game because you believed the game review opinions. Instead of making your own opinion on the game, you only respond with insults, most of which are repeats of the previous ones. You refuse to take a civil approach to the argument. When I apologized for my rude behavior, instead used it to insult more. You have no base, no experience, no opinion. That's your own, and excluding your insults, no argument. Just stop. Your arguments are funny, but it's honestly wearing thin at this point, so either accept that you're wrong, or leave. Not that you're going to read this because you're lazy, stubborn, and self-centered to bother, so I will just laugh at you mockingly and reply to this without defending yourself in the slightest. Aramo comes back. Don't need anyone to agree with me, and if I did, I'd be a pussy like you, soft ass, well, I'm not black, so motherfucker. Also, is Aramaru black here? If so, if not, do you have the pass, my dude? I'm just saying. Does it really surprise me he dropped the word, though? I'm just saying. He may be, I don't know his race, so I'm not going to assume. Reed, Dave Matthew read nothing. You just said so you can fuck right off now. Aramaru. Oh, he's finally dropping the N-bomb. We got him, boys. Aramaru says, I'm black, dumb fuck, and it's not my responsibility to waste time reading that dumbass shit. Well, it's good. Well, it's good to know that Aramaru is black, so yeah, he does have the N-word pass. Brooklyn Green says, first of all, yes, I know you're black, you dumb fuck. Second, it's not my responsibility to waste my time reading that. Well, guess what? You're wrong for the 1,000th time. Jesus, I fucked up that pronunciation. The reason why he made that comment is because he was explaining how dumb your replies are. You are so stupid. Here, take this, you deserve it. I'm gonna pause and watch the video. I am back, and yeah, he linked there was a link to the circus theme, so yeah, he's not the clown, he's the whole circus. Dave Matthew responds, "My friends, I give you Exhibit A through Z, proving my point." Aramaru says, "First off, not watching. I mean, you're not gonna watch the circus music? Oh, come on, man. It's a good song. It's a good song." Also, apparently it made it into Sonic 3, the game. Michael Jackson supposedly produced that, so that's pretty cool. Second off, didn't reply, lol. They say something smart, then I'll read. Dave Matthews. Fuck off, 9-year-old. Dave Matthews like, "Do you know something other than insults? I said it once, but you seem to have forgotten. So I'll remind you, I feed off of your hatred. So what about no mister? I'm going to assume somebody's age like an idiot." Dude, you're so cringe. Oh my god. "I do not care about your age. I do not care about the color of your skin. I do not care about your history or beliefs. Because all you are to me is a useless bully who can only spew insults and is too petty to even try to or notice or even acknowledge evidence that proves that you are completely wrong. Even when you give yourself, you yourself said evidence. And I know for a fact that you're too worthless to read this, so you will never defend yourself. You are a pathetic bully that no one will hear will defend and no one likes. So you stop, you have no point to continue. You have no argument, so stop. Though your outbursts are still somewhat funny." Aramaru responds, "Why are you still here? I thought I told you, dumbass, to fuck off a long time ago." Honestly, I think he should have just left. You had an out, Dave Matthew. You had an out. When Aramaru said, "Cool, so fuck off," that was your out. It's like when Walter White had like a perfect, like after killing Tuco, he had like the perfect out to get out of the drug business, but he kept going. That's you, Dave Matthew. You're a Walter. Dave Matthew responds, "You completely ignored what I said as expected. Why should I listen to someone who is incapable of being civil? As I said at the beginning, this is the internet. Your insults mean nothing to me, and so do your arguments." The Waterman responds, "I like how Aramaru expects us to fuck off when he tells us to." I don't know, Waterman. That's like his default. "Dave Matthew, obviously do you if your pussy ass won't just leave the conversation." Dave Matthew responds, "Now I remember why I stick around. I'd love to see what kind of pathetic retort and comeback you are going to make at me that I can easily tear apart. Really, it is satisfying to see what you come up with." Oh dear God. "Okay, so what about a little challenge, if you can give one? Genuine apology to everyone for being rude. Or can go at least 10 comments without any type of swearing. I'll leave and never return to this content again. Sounds good to Jesus Christ." Dave Matthew, pathetic retort. "Put that thesaurus down, dumbass motherfucker. You don't look smart, lol." Put that thesaurus down. You know what, Aramaru, this is one time where I side with the villain. Yeah, definitely put that thesaurus down. This is embarrassing, Dave Matthew. Dave Matthew responds, "You just love to prove my point, do you?" I'm gonna be honest, man. What point do you have at this point? You're just saying some stupid bullshit while the other guy is just saying fuck off. My offer still stands if you want me gone, by the way. Dave Matthew, then go, bitch, damn. Your existence is annoying anyways. Aramaru, I see that you're able to type, but you don't seem to be able to read properly. You might want to look at the conditions I set for my departure to occur, whether or not you try to accomplish them. Whee! That's entirely dependent on how much you want me gone now, isn't it? No reply from Aramaru in over 24 hours. Must have given up. I guess that means we win the argument. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you won. None of you won this shit. Yeah, he's looking at the words that he used already to see if there's more. But he used every single one. So we win by technicalities then, I guess. Even Brooklyn Green is confused if, like, there was actually a winner. There's not. Well, that's, I guess. So, do you want to have a more positive discussion about this game? Is music? Yes, at least I have some form of soft spot for the song. Yeah, okay, so they're talking about the song, skipping the filler in the story, so we can get through the talking about it. Yep. Good. Galactic Hypernova, another background character, says this thread is cursed and agreed. Another background character, Julio Figuera, did I pronounce that right? Says let me in on this action. Will he be on this action? I'm not quite sure how to respond, but okay, yeah, I'm going to respond with an okay. By all means, join in the discussion. I'll welcome you. Yeah, okay, so that's where I lost track reading through this entire string of replies, and the only thing I can start with is that everyone is entitled to their opinion. Doesn't mean that doesn't make them wrong because they have a different. Yeah. Or doesn't mean they can harass other people because of their opinions. I thought the song was nice and climactic, upbeat. Yeah. I don't care if I get A because of this opinion. It's my favorite Paper Mario game out of all of them. Be careful there. There's a fair opinion. Yeah, okay. Again, so it's like, yeah, we got some filler. My improvement would be making a small story for each world. Every Paper Mario game did before, dividing each world into chapters and give each one of those. Yeah. These guys, I was gone for a week and this is what I find. I really love this. I guess I would join the discussion. In my opinion, Sticker Star was not a bad game, but the awful battle system and lack of an interesting story makes it my personal least favorite. But for God's sake, man, Lure himself says that he did not like Sticker Star, but I guess because he liked the Final Boss song, that meant he was a 9-year-old and liked Sticker Star by proxy. This is the funny thing. Lunar doesn't even. Well, he of all the Paper Mario games, Sticker Star is his least favorite. It's like poetic, in a sense. He's been attacked for nothing. True, the battle system could have been better, and the game itself pales in comparison to the other games. Also, yeah. Yeah, so checking back in, okay. More goddamn filler. Frankie Robinson. Just want to know that I've been watching this conversation for a while. You guys, yeah, okay. Leo, okay. Leo Ratch responds, when you can't write a comment without swear words. Leo rest when you're an annoying piece of shit and will fuck off. Luna says, aw shit, here we go again. Of course, referencing the epic Grand Theft Auto meme. Dave Matthews says, oh, hello there. Ready for round 2, my little whiny failure? You know what? I'm gonna leave you all off on a cliffhanger. We are starting round 2 next time.